èèyàn nínú ayé.
Àbí wọ́n ṣeré ni. As in, so nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ máa watch, wọ́n fẹ́ máa take over àwọn platforms. Wọ́n dẹ̀ kí n ṣeré pẹ̀lú àwọn Wùmí. Tẹ́ bá wọ àwọn Wùmí nísìnyí, àwọn yẹn ti ní area wọ́n wà free, wọ́n ṣe kan tí wọ́n ṣe. Àwọn lórí burúkú wọ̀nyí, mo kàn ká comment ni pé don't let them come and like, ṣé Adénìkẹ́ wá jọmọdé nínú ayé ni, ṣé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì ẹni? Ṣé bí kẹ́ bóyá ẹ̀tẹ̀ mọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ ló dá pé ẹnìyẹn jíde sí ni? Àbó wá intimidate ni? See, I have made something clear.
Of their 500
As in, I have made something clear in this case, dragging and water. Má jẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan fi orí Bukola Jason. Ibi tí mo báyé Bukola Jason dé kò lè drag mi. Tó ń bá bí ìyá Bukky Jesse kò drag mi. Kò sí kankan tó fẹ́ ṣe now. Confessing, èmi kọ́ mo ń do ìyá confess ṣe lè drag mi mọ́. Confession, why is Tolani Lesomi? Why be saying mama they fear to drag me again? After I fuck him, mama drag him, cause mama do everything. Tolani Lesomi they fear to drag me. Why? What to make her they fear?
Papariano, let me bust your bubble.
You want to just drag in the intimidate on her?
Let me bust your bubble. Do you know Tolani already? She left TikTok and went on Facebook. I have been on her neck on Facebook back to back for the past 2 weeks now.
Guys, if you want to watch movie, switch to this account. There are people that enjoy a lot of movie. So in case tell about Timo, there are people that enjoy movies. They enjoy movies and chilling. And not all these foolish people that go see by time as public. Anybody to bad they were wrong, I'm a down legend. Whether Babao, whether Wunmi, whether Iyabo Ojo, whether anybody.
We are from Mohbad. What by Mohbad is what we are after.
Our food say anybody as in no good better for their papa. See, the moment, that's why most of it that are coming to my life and following me, there's something you should learn. I neutralize the powers of dragging, right? Those dragging, and if you don't learn how dragging works in this J4M, you may never get it right. The beginning of establishing yourself as a social media person is to understand dragging, and you will enjoy the rest of your life. And stand it, overcome it, defeat it. What did I say? Stand the dragging, overcome it, defeat it. Just sometimes it may be painful they are dragging you. Bear it, defeat it. You will defeat it. Do you understand? Even the Nigerian president is being dragged, is being talked about. It's normal thing. Lazy people always complain with something. You can't stop them. Some of them, they are hopeless. Some of them, they are walking dead. They are dead in the spirit and they are just walking. They are looking for someone to push them. Sure, you understand? 1 minute. So I know all of these things. It is not more than mere intimidation. It is only an intimidating factor. That person that uttered that statement and that chat, the person was thinking that they will intimidate you that way. You can't drag me. Don't say those things on my platform. That's what the person was expecting. You see,
the person might be JJC.
I was small children. So, and I want to ask you guys this, because whatever that we are deciding on this platform, it's a determinant. You know, whether you like it or not, it's going far. So, guys, in the comment section, do you think this boy that they arrested, Shamsodion, should be taught a lesson, or make them free the guy? But let me explain to you again. Let me give you some conditions. If we advocate and they end up freeing that guy, it will come and second the claim Sabi too powerful. And if you go worst, and then it may be hard to go for him again. Okay? But now, if they keep that guy there, understand, make him go case, make him face in criminal case for federal court. And if they jail him, maybe as in sentence to real jail. Do you understand? where Eba and Moi and Kuli they come meet them, send to region. Do you think it will help others to understand the law and to be mindful of what they say and what they don't say? Because right now, they push this guy. Like I was saying, if Shamsodium was the son of 8070, Detola Aduke, is that how most of them they have brothers in Nigeria? Would they encourage their brother to go carry placard and be saying Wumi came bad? Even they themselves, if they come to Nigeria, can they do such? We have to be truthful to each other now. We have to be truthful to each other. They picked up that guy right now, and every one of them went so quiet on the case of the guy. They've abandoned him like nothing happened. It is the family of that guy right now and that guy that will be facing the problem. Unfortunate people will push you to your death end. So, do you guys think that we should advocate genuinely and let that guy be released, or let him face the courts? I know why I'm asking. I know why I am asking. Everything about me is serious and it's important. And there should be a good reason. I gave a reason again. You see, I am saying my things. It may not be smart in your ear, but listen. If your child is in the hand of kidnappers, I'm giving this thing because you don't know what's up. A lot of you don't know what's up. If your child is in the hand of kidnappers, every mother will do everything possible in order to have that child released. If they say bring 10 million, do this, bring that. The child will do everything possible in order to have that child released. Every good mother or good parent or good families or good friends, they will not say it doesn't concern us, kill them. Right? If that be the case, why are those who pretend to be fighting alongside Papalato, what is his name? He called him Papalato, Shamsodium. Why are these people aggravating his case? Vengeance, going around, posting, we make him bad, comfy, all of them. This is not the right time to be doing such. Because they are aggravating it for him. Right now, Wumi and any of his people can just take those live stream of those places, take it to those same police that this person was one of them. You see what they are still doing? It's one of them. You see what they are doing, and they are not stopping every day by day. I'm tired. And this one that we have, should we let this person go? No police in the whole world will see what they are doing the more. Right? And that we have one of you that want to let one of you go. If there's any DPO in that station, or maybe any commandant, no commandant that this will reach there. Commandant, all these officers, they don't work with emotions. So all this religion you're doing, religion doesn't work with the Nigerian police institution. Ask anybody you know in the Nigerian police. That's why when you see some of us want to treat things the way they are, it's because we know what is obtainable. By what is obtainable, we can win. But by emotions, how you feel, how God tell you, how the Yoruba culture works, it does not work with the Nigerian law. Nigerian law is a foreign law. It's a foreign law that is showing us how we're supposed to. It's just like we don't know how to live. We are being shown how to live by the foreign laws. And our people don't understand this laws of defamation of character. Very dark man has been detained for good 3 times in his entire life. The first detention very dark man had, as I said, was that of last year. In my research, I discovered that he was detained for 2 weeks. Shamsodium is being detained right now for almost 2 months. Videm was detained for 2 weeks. On what case? Not Mohbad case. Oh. Not Mohbad case. Before you misunderstood it, it's not on Mohbad case. It's not because he has evidence about what killed Mohbad. No. Because he went to say what he doesn't know about Iyabo Ojo, Iyabo Ojo daughter, and then Sam Clef and Toto Dike. In the petition, it's very simple thing. No? Toto Dike petitions as very like man on. You said I am this lover. Please provide your proof to the Nigerian police. If you can't provide your proof, that is defamation. As simple as that, and you can be jailed for years for just that statement. Because defamation means that somebody was able to use a public space to say something without no evidence. And in the public, he said it in the public space one, or to a third party. He said something that is false. And that thing that you said, it annoyed the other person. It annoyed them. Or it destroyed their reputation. It damaged their name that they are protecting. Okay? That is a case. And that case will stand. As small as it is like that, you can go to jail for 3, 4, 5, 7 years. Do not play with Nigerian law. Just because it's not catching some people does not mean it cannot catch another person. That law is very active and strong. No IPO jokes with a case. When they have been assigned, they will be serious with you. Do you have an evidence or not? Don't waste my time. Lock him up. Lock him up. Do you know how many training they went through? Do you think they are happy? Do you think they are paying them the way? Do you think they make much more money? Some of them, they are very angry. They don't want to hear too much. They don't want to hear anything. They don't want to hear anything from you. Tell me, do you have or you don't have? Get lost. Keep him there. Lock him up there. Now you start running up and down. Use your sense. Use your sense. They are making things worse for Shamsodium. They are making things worse for Shamsodium. Shamsodium is not the one that buy Mohbad. He wants justice, but it's going the wrong way. If we are talking about justice, justice means anybody who has been victimized should get a relief. Or anybody who has committed a crime, let them be punished. That is how justice can come. Justice can only come when anybody who has violated the Nigerian law is held accountable. Listen to me. If anybody steals your goods, you need justice. If they are not held accountable for stealing your goods, then there is no justice. Justice means holding whoever that has committed an offense accountable. Part of offense in this country, killing is not the only thing they call offense in Nigeria. Stealing is not the only thing they call offense in Nigeria. As small as insult be, insult is an offense in Nigeria. It's a crime. As small as it is, depending on how you aggravate it. So if you're talking about justice and you truly know what justice means, Wunmi too can say she wants justice for her name, that she didn't kill Mohbad. That none of these people that are saying she killed Mohbad has proof. If you truly believe in justice, Wunmi is a Nigerian, she should get justice for her name. It is either you bring your evidence that she killed Mohbad, or she get justice by punishing you for committing an offense against her. A tooth for a tooth. A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. No pity. Since we are talking about justice, justice means anybody who has committed an offense be punished. Offense, what is an offense? Offense is anything that is prohibited by the state. Any act that has been prohibited by the state is an offense. You have offended somebody. You have offended the protector. Nigerian government is protecting every Nigerian citizen and hereby make a law that anybody that insults another Nigerian, whether you are a Nigerian, whether you are a foreigner, and you insult Nigeria, as long as you are inside Nigeria, Nigerian government will defend every Nigerian with its last blood. That is the law that Nigerian government places on every Nigerian. I told you guys, they make you so special that they will use the Nigerian police, use the Nigerian army, use the Nigerian force to protect you as a Nigerian. That nobody will even insult you as a Nigerian. That anybody who insults any Nigerian, as long as you are in Nigeria, Nigerian police can come after you, because Nigerian government is taking money from these people so that he can protect them. Why are you insulting people that Nigerian government is protecting? So the police will come and defend them. And women is among those Nigerian government is protecting.
Paparianos.
Yes.
Can you please elaborate more on the topic that you just said now? Because I don't get it. Because I think I've been lost. Because I think I'm getting the way people are just angry. Angry now because of you and Wumi. So they are not getting your message. They don't know how you do your own thing. They don't understand your way of advocating your own justice. So they believe you are working for Wumi now. I think I'm getting it now.
No. Please. Is there anybody here who understand what I'm saying? The very intelligent ones understand me. People who can't understand me, they have issue with their thinking, but I will come down to their level. I'll break it down. Trust me.
75% of Nigerians have problem with their thinking. Oh. If that's what you want to say. 75-80%.
Guys, if you want to watch movie, please click on this platform. Go and watch movie. Okay, if you cannot sit here, at least there are more people there watching movie and they are very happy. About 350 people they are there watching movie. Click on this my account. It's live as I'm speaking to you right now, and there are people watching movie.
Live.
No, one kiss. They are kissing. They're kissing.
I said live, live. Live.
Yes, no, that's something. It's live and it's pew. Check it.
Okay.
Just second account. Yes, I mean it's very horrible. Like they are kissing, fingering. Like delete this account. If you are interested, click on this account. They will wait for a very, very long time. Do I look like somebody that is available, that is cheap for them?
Just understand human. I don't know. I'm tired. Sometimes if you just read comment sections, oh God, if you can't laugh, you'll be crying. That shit. Right.
Let me continue with my point. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. So when I say, a lot of people don't know, there's people that don't know me, and I'm not somebody who, like, if you watch, I hardly talk about myself, and I hardly engage people in privacy. People who are smart enough, they should understand one or two things. Why is this person not doing this? Why is not doing that? They should get the answers themselves. But who can be careless? It's good. Ordinary me, Papariano, ordinary street boy, wait till know. What does it know? What is it saying? If you think deep, you will see a lot of things. But if you not think deep, you not go see anything. You will just look like it's not going to see nothing. Do you think there are not much effort put in place to put me in trouble? There are so many people who like to see that Papariano get into trouble, get picked up, get messed up, get arrested. These are some children, small kids who doesn't know what is obtainable. Children just disturbing themselves. Who doesn't know what is obtainable? They make noise all over the places. But the way elderly men, when I say elderly men, we look at what children do and we laugh. We call them children kids. So when I was saying that the Nigerian government spent a lot of money to the police institution to see that they protect and defend Nigerians. Do you know what it means to pay a lot of money to the police to be used as your bodyguard? If police decide to guard Wunmi, are they doing the wrong thing? I'm asking some of you, are they doing the wrong thing? If police decide to guard Wunmi, is Wunmi not a Nigerian? There are two laws that operate. One law says you are innocent until proven guilty. That is the English law. You are innocent until proven guilty. My professor, I hope I'm doing the law the right way you taught me. You are innocent until proven guilty. Another law says that you are guilty until you prove yourself to be innocent. The French law. Not many countries practice the other law, but the other one that is simple. A lot of countries, they practice that English law, which is everybody is innocent until proven guilty. That is not universal law. In some other countries, once you are suspected, you'll be arrested, you'll be jailed, you'll be suspected of that crime until you prove yourself to be innocent. So if you can't prove yourself to be innocent, you are going to jail. The burden is on you to prove that you are innocent. But in the English world, the burden is on the person that made the allegation. That's why they say that there's a popular statement. He that alleges must prove whatever. That is in the English world. It's not a universal law. It's not generic. Now, I said how many I've opened how many. I like to open many head of conversation so that I'll be flexible among all of them. Okay, but let me just focus on this one. Let me just focus on this one. An open head of conversations. All of these kids who are running their mouths, they want to arrest Barani. I am the one that is having mercy on a lot of them, but they don't know. I hope they know. They don't know. I hope they know. They are underestimating everything. They don't think anybody is anything. And they don't know it's because they are just kids. When I say kids, I'm looking with them like this with one eye. Kids. They know nothing. They're only disturbing themselves all around, shouting, making noise. We contributed 200 million plus to Joseph Aloba so that he can help us investigate Mohbad's death and give us an answer. But this money was scammed. Do this man think Nigerian government don't understand what is going on? Does it think AFC police don't understand what is going on? There is time for everything. There's time for everything. There's time. Be careful. You are not messing with the wrong people. The wrong people, they don't let go. They're gonna snipe you. Even if not die minute. They're gonna make sure they get a revenge. There are people you don't mess with. You want to be careful how you deal with people. Now, on the case of Shamsodium, why am I very interested? He's a human being. But I was saying something earlier. I said Nigerian government has invested a lot of money into the hands of the Nigerian police to protect its citizens day and night. Day and night. The police are working so hard to protect every Nigerian citizen. And Wunmi is a Nigerian citizen. Doesn't Wunmi deserve to be protected? You are innocent until proven guilty. If Shamsodium was your brother, your sister, however, and arrested, would you be aggravating the same cause of his arrest? Are you helping them to alleviate the burden on him? Or you are helping them to emphasize, to exaggerate his offense? You see, there is one levy. There is one levy or one offense that was levied upon Shamsodium, which is a trap, another big trap. I told you guys, I said, for the Nigerian police, guys, if you know your mind doesn't carry the thickness of my discussion when I'm discussing thick, that's why I brought the second account. Click on this account and go watch movies there. Just go watch movies. Just go there and watch movies. All right, please. Just go there and watch movies. There are many people there that they are even more than us. They are twice. Let me see. There are about 230 people right now and they are there watching movies. So they are more than those who are here. So you can go there, and they are also following each other. They are growing each other's account, doing mood for mood. So you can go there, grow your account, have peace of mind. If what I'm saying is tough for you, but it's educative. Whenever I come out and I speak, I have learned in a stubborn way. I'm very stubborn, right? That's why I don't like to. I try to hide it, but it always shows. But in a good way. In a good way. I feel die for person hand. I feel deal with you. You see all this thing VDM is doing. I'm the one even saying VDM is not doing it enough like them. If I'm in such position. Anyway, let me not overemphasize it. But in my own eyes, I think I can be stubborn. That's why when I hear Joseph Aloba talking about stubbornness, I'm just laughing in my heart that Joseph Aloba, this one you think you are stubborn. Just let me discipline you. I will take you to the deepness of the ocean. I will take you to the depths of the sea. You will swim back. You're not stubborn at all. Now who don't see life, now I'm going to talk about stubbornness now. Anyone who has really gone through life, you don't want to be stubborn. You don't want to show like you are stubborn. You want to be gentle. The deeper you go, the softer. Or the harder you go, the softer you become. If you are really gone through hardness of life, in fact, I think this is I think this is my own saying right now because I've never heard this anywhere. So Papariano said, the harder you go, the softer you become. This is my own experience. The harder you go into life, the softer you become. That's why you see most older people. They used to be very aggressive when they were young. But as they are growing old, they become very mindful. It's because they have seen a lot of things that shaped them to become mindful. I go drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. That's why they sing that song. You say you get me, you grab me. Because on a hand night them, Shamsodium is about to go face the cruelty of the Nigerian defamatory law. But there are some possibility of having Shamsodium bushed. Tell me what you will gain. Getting judged from Mohbad, but losing most of your soldiers. 2 people have died already. One is Baba fans. The other one is a blogger, but it's in J4M. Why the other one? In fact, one was almost dead. Guresi was almost dead. Mohbad slapped him in his dream. Or whatever. He got an accident and then shenanigans. And which other who again? Lot of things. Shamsodium incarcerated. Arifa, Veron, all these guys. In every struggle, there must be casualties. How much casualty are you ready to take for you to get victory? Emperor! I hope Joseph Aloba even understand the meaning of emperor. There is somebody who gets mad. I have got many people here whenever they call somebody emperor. They are called an emperor. Come on, don't get mad. An emperor is an emperor. If he's an emperor, it's his luck. But the question, who are these people that make someone an emperor? Who are these people that make people an emperor? Slaves. If I did here, I could curse Joseph Aloba the way I want. Before them, some people could defend them. Some of their eyes don't open now. Bad. Papariano is very rude. Don't talk about that man. Perkins, all of them, all these guys. Hey, Iva, where's the? Hey, today, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Darkness is not good. Darkness is not good. Nigerian government has paid a lot of money into the hands of his security to protect the Nigerian people. And the Nigerian people will be protected at all cost. As I said earlier, I said it became a criteria that if you do not say we make Kim bad, no one will see you as seeking for justice. And that is understandable to some extent, to some point. It's understandable. But exaggerating it upon yourself, taking to the street and labeling somebody a killer, it is far too much what any citizen should be doing. It's wrong. It's too much. It's a breach of another citizen's right. They have rights to existence, rights to life, rights to dignity. The Nigerian Constitution says every single Nigerian has right to dignity. That is the law, the Nigerian law, hereby ordain and command everybody to respect Nigerian citizens. As long as you are in Nigeria, you should respect Nigerian citizens. In fact, Nigerian government can go as far as picking you wherever you are if you say anything bad against any Nigerian citizen. But the question is this: are you a Nigerian citizen? As far as Papariano is concerned, I know Wumi is a Nigerian citizen. The police will protect Wumi. Are you a Nigerian citizen? Is Sham Sodium a Nigerian citizen? Look at that name, Sham Sodium. Which tribe is that? I'm coming. Any gist apart from Mohbad, I have provided alternative. Click on this account. I'll be polite to you the first time. I have marked that your name. Gobros Ola. Click on this account. Go and watch movies there. That is another gist. If your brain can't carry this one. But if you insist that we should change what we are doing here, even when I've given you I've given you alternative what else to go and do. And there are people there, it's not boring. There are more people there more than here. There are more people there more than here. They are even chatting. They are very, very... Click on this place. Go and watch movies there. They are there. If your brain doesn't carry conversation, this one is chat. We are chatting. Listen to it and learn. We are using Mohbad is what we are discussing, but we are bringing so many lessons. We are bringing education from what we are saying using Mohbad case. Just because it's Mohbad case does not mean we cannot bring out our experience into it. We cannot, through Mohbad case, and understand many things that is being done. Please, it's not just because it's Mohbad. Yes, Mohbad is a subject, right? But in the case, in the subject, we relate to so many things so that we can help each other understand better how things functions. Okay, so I said that Wumi Cynthia Adebanjo is a Nigerian citizen. Are you a Nigerian citizen?
Papariano, Mohbad not a Nigerian citizen.
Thank you very much. Very good question. Mohbad is a Nigerian citizen. But is Mohbad Nigerian citizen enough? There are different class of Nigerian citizen. Is K1 a Nigerian citizen? Is Dangote a Nigerian citizen? Are you the same citizen as Dangote? Oh God. Oh God. Make me citizen. God, make me citizen. Oh God. Which country do you come from? Are you from Nigeria? You go see your country. They say, no, I'm not Nigerian. Who are then the Nigerians? The real Nigerians. Who are the real Nigerians? Until you know where you come from, there's a law that is put in place to serve every citizen. Don't tell me you're a Nigerian and you don't understand that it is a prohibited act for any Nigerian to defame any Nigerian. If the Nigerian constitution can say, I give right to dignity and life, right to freedom of thought, conscience and religion and culture to these people, the Nigerian constitution is the supreme law that operates in Nigeria. And when it speaks, you listen. This is Mohbad case. But inside Mohbad case, we learn a lot of things that on a good day we don't have even talked about. Mohbad case created conversation. It created education. It created morality. Mohbad should be studied, if possible, as a case study. Not just as a death, not as a death study, but as a sociological or either a socio-economic, socio-geographic, as a social-political subject. Because in Mohbad case, there's politics. In Mohbad case, there's sociology. In Mohbad case, there's religion, there's conscience, there's juju, there's spirituality. Social, spiritual, geo, cultural, ecology, cosmopology, or Mohbadology. Yes. Mohbadology. The subject for this semester is Mohbadology. What is Mohbadology? Mohbadology comes from the morphemes Mohbad and Logi. Mohbad is the guy that is genius. Logi, the study of the genius. Mohbadology. There is something about Mohbad. turn your book to the subject Mohbadology. Wahala! If Mohbad is a true Nigerian citizen, he would have been very elevated, right? But the truth is that some citizens are more citizens than another in Nigeria, right? Some citizens are more citizens than other citizens in Nigeria. And is it supposed to be so? No, it's not supposed to be so. But we can do something to help ourselves. Know where you belong first. Are you a citizen or you are not? If you are not a citizen and you go and behave like a citizen, the result will tell you. The result will tell you what is what. Now, Sodom is being arrested, incarcerated, imprisoned for what a lot of people are still doing. Recently, you all saw what this Baba Mohbad and his people and his youngsters are posting. We make it Mohbad, we make it Mohbad. You have to be careful. There's one thing about saying it. Saying it will make Mohbad. Make Papariano on this platform. I've said so many times that it is either Wunmi have a hand in Mohbad's death or she knows about what killed Mohbad. And I also have an opinion that by Wunmi's reaction, I believe Wunmi bite Mohbad. But this is only my opinion based on the reactions, what I've seen so far. Is it a statement of fact? To some extent, it's a statement of fact, which I, Papariano, I can prove. But can you prove that Wunmi bite Mohbad? Do you have an evidence of Wunmi bite Mohbad? The 3 seconds video. You know, there was a time they brought Binti Laye, that guy, and I told you that come on about Baba Ejen. Today, right now, where are Baba fans? They would have put Binti Laye in big problem, in very big problem. But only God knows how that guy managed to remove himself among the nonsense that they were doing. Right now, it's more happier. It's more happy. It's more happy. Use your sense all the time. How much do they give you? When Binti Laye came out then saying that Yomi, that the 3 seconds video, he has it with him. Said, I was very angry, mad at him that time. How can you say such? That you have the 3 seconds video that it has been given to Sanchitu. So you guys even have, in fact, for you guys are wicked. For you guys to have any evidence, even if it is not the video that will make bite Mohbad, as long as it's any video that will make carry knife or Wunmi is aggressive towards Mohbad, and you did not publish it out since then till now, you said you have given Sanchitu. Very dark man is bringing his own evidence out, but you guys have your own. You go and keep it, you go and sell it, destroy it. Tell me who is destroying justice right now. Everybody should be calling out Binti Laye and those gangs that gathered in, that were saying that they have seen the 3 seconds video that Yomi is talking about. They have the longer version. Can you see how people can be? Can you see? And when people start coming for you guys right now, you'll be angry. You'll see people are coming on you. You say, think about them, bro, with your own head. Even if you don't agree with Yomi, you have to use fact to counter Yomi. Say that you don't agree with his 3 seconds video, leave it at that. But don't go and be creating what does not exist. Because now, same way if we should drag Yomi, same way we drag him, we're going to drag you too. because we're gonna ask you to. You said you are. In fact, you are even confirming that there exists another video somewhere that shows that woman was aggressive towards Mohbad. Tell me, what video did you guys send to Shanshit? Bintilai. Very simple question. And did you watch the video? What did you send the video? Woman was aggressive, right? Don't tell me the video you sent to Shanshit. Woman was on the bed, sleeping or pressing her phone, and you sent such a video to do what? The one you sent show woman is aggressive. Bring it out to the public. Very Dark Man is bringing out his own. He's bringing out his own now. Guys, like I said, if you are tired, go to this other account and watch movies. If you are tired, go and watch movies in this account. That's why we play movies there 24 hours every time. This account is for movies. Go on. Sorry, that's why they play movie there. Go on.
Yeah, Papariano, good morning. Yeah, my question is this, or maybe let me just say my statement is this, that I believe that activism, before someone can go into activism, someone should have a basic knowledge of the law. Am I right? Or
yes,
because
what I know now.
Because some people confuse activism from being talking anyhow. Let me just put that word. Because I said in the multitude of words, sin is found wanting. You understand? So, and if you look at these people like Dejadin or Juni, like VDM and Showore, you will find that in as much as they are learned in the activism, they still fall short into certain things.
Law. They still get detained and arrested.
Okay, but I think now people just decide to come out and they say they use freedom of speech as a form of activism, and or let's say a license for them to say whatever they want to say. Like even in this case, for example, now, then I usually used to say that what did not come out of Baba Mohbad, I don't think anybody should say it. Because they will tag Baba Mohbad to be the person that says it. Remember those times that those hosts will come out and say they have this, just like what you are saying now, that they say they have don't say they have evidences to something and all. Some of those things that even the man himself has not come out to say, you find that these people are saying it. And I don't know if you agree with me that about all of this that I've said.
Sure. I took law courses for me to start to understand these things, and and training also that I had. I also had to understand that like everything you have to do in Nigeria as a Nigerian body. I mean, as part of any Nigerian unit or body, you must understand the law. Even the police got taught the law. Like if you go to police school, if you know anybody who's been there, they teach them the law, though they don't go deep, right? They bring barristers, son, then most of all this son, they go teach all this police. They teach them the law. Some of them they are even sleeping when they are teaching them this laws, whatever. Right? And at the end of the day, the little one they know, they will use the little law that they have in their head on you. So if you now don't know the law, you will not know whether police is doing the wrong thing or the right thing. So you two are expected to know the law. And there are not even so much law that we should know. So much simple laws of defamation, of crimes, things not to do.
Papariano, where does our rights, or where does the people's rights stand? When you place the law side by side with people's rights, you said that the little that they know, they use it on us. Some people will always claim rights on something that, when you check it in the law, you'll find out that it is even wrong. For instance, let me give you for instance, when Arifa was arrested, people were saying he was kidnapped. They came to the house and they kidnapped him. They did not invite him. They did not do these things. But when I spoke with him, when I went to meet him in Keja at that time, when I spoke with him, he said that there's a warrant. I think at that time he himself also learned that, it's not every time police must give you, an invitation before they come pick you. He made him understand. I said he made him understand that there's a particular law, or the constitution, whether I don't know, maybe law or constitution that, that gives them that authority, to come pick people, from, wherever they are or something like that. So now the question is, where does our right stand, as regarding, I don't know how I'm going to put the question, but where does our right stand, so in the situation whereby we don't also interfere, with the law.
Like, what exactly? What are you trying to?
I'm trying to say I'm trying to say that I'm trying to say that what I'm trying to say in essence is that, sometimes when police, or when people make mistake, they claim that they would say, this is my rights, I know my rights, you understand, and they don't know the law to the point that they just in their own head, they just feel that they know their rights. So now, and situation whereby, they now quote a constitution that tries as much as possible to see maybe that, that counters the fact that you are claiming that is your right. So where do we see stand that no, this one is still my right, regardless of the law that is being quoted? I don't know if you understand.
You know, for me, I think the police have some certain discretion when it comes to arrest. If police reasonably suspect that you have committed a crime, okay. For example, now let me put it this way. Let's say that an informant, a spy, or any person in the police unit, or maybe any individual in general, inform the police about somebody that is about to go bomb a nearby hotel, and this person has given details, to the police, where that person is, where he's constructing the bombs, everything, like, do you think police have to be going by procedure, go to the magistrate court, go and put forth, a warrant before the magistrate court? Do you think they have to be writing letter to go and invite that person? They're not going to do so. Part of their duty as the Nigerian police is to detect crime. If they have reasonable grounds, they have to go after they can go after anybody. If they have reasonable grounds, they can pick anybody up, arrest them anytime, any day. So in that case, they will go and deter that crime from occurring. They will quickly go and have that person arrested, or get the person to stop the crime. Part of their duty is to prevent crime, right? To prevent it from escalating, or part of their duties is also to make sure that criminals don't escape, or potential suspects don't escape. Let me say I have reported, and I said that this person is not stable, is likely to move. Okay, but I just found out that this person is in this particular place. That's where they say he is, right? But this person right now is always changing location, whatever. Okay. They would not even want to go through inviting him because of how you describe the situation. They may want to, if they see that the offense is reasonable and it has that grounds, right? They will try to go and get that person arrested, even without sending him invitation or warrant. So invitation is as part of their discretion. It's not something that must always be sent to you, because they also understand psychology. They know the people. They know the person they are dealing with. They would have get information about your potential reaction if they invite you. You may escalate it to social media. If you're a social media person, you may say, they invite me, and you will not cause chaos. You will not begin to see Nigerian police as bad people. They may not want to go that route. If you're a very famous person, maybe they will think options, but whatever they want to do, they will protect the integrity of the police in whatever of their action.
Okay, now, but in this case of Mohbad, now, okay, what do you think, or why do you think the police, did not, arrest, Wunmi at the first instance?
Yes,
why do you think? Because on a normal ground, on a normal ground, all of them in that house, they're supposed to be locked up. But this time around, it's a case that is different. So why do you think, they refuse to do that? Do you think that without their statement, they've already seen that, okay, if they go about this, they'll be violating, some of these people's rights? Or I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, in the case of Wunmi, okay, and that's what I'm saying, it is one thing to know the law and also have a backup let me say, for example, right now, me, I know what the law says. I understand my rights. Okay. And I also have a backup. Like maybe I have a family in the military or in the police. And I also have maybe a family that have a little bit of change or who are in the government, who understand what is going on. Okay. Who know what's up, right? So let's say me, I get arrested, okay, for a particular case. My families or whoever, they will forever fight for my human rights. They will fight for my human rights because they know where things may likely get to. They will forever make that application first. That one will be on the ground. And secondly, they will make sure that they come in there to to exercise my right, to show that I have the right. And they will also try to play by the rule of the system. There's always a way the system, every system in the world plays. Nigeria has a system. In Nigeria, VDM said something. VDM said, most of you are fools. Do you think when I walk into police station, do you think I just go in there and things are just soft for me? He said, no, I give this police, I give some of them money. I know what he was trying to say. It's just like when Yomi Fabi comes out and is saying this thing. People think it's a joke. You can't go in the empty pocket. This is a system here. You know, there are so many things that we cannot be saying unless you are in there. If you have something doing, if you really have something doing urgently, then you will be met with obstacles. You will now know, for example, let me say you want to travel from Lagos to Abuja. So many checkpoints. Sometimes you'll be delayed unnecessarily by the police, by some of these police that are spoiling the image of Nigerian police. Nigerian police are never trained to receive bribe. In fact, I know many times that. In fact, the one that happened lastly, there was a time that I think somewhere last month when I was somewhere in Ikeja, that particular day, there was a commandant that I just visited, and it was just like maybe visitation, whatever, my friend, whatever, and stuff like that. And I felt like, hey, let me wet the ground. It was like a joke, because I was the one that asked first that say, Baba, you could give us something, this and that, with your boys, this and that. So we talked, and then, but I've had in my mind that this person, is so polite, kind, and very nice. I said, I must do something. Do you know that I even have cash, because I always carry cash sometime around, carry cash. So I just pull out some money that, wow, God, this one are for you. He said, wait a minute, that. Carry that in. Come carry that in. I said, what? I thought it was joking. I was even thinking it's too small. I said, no. I said, no, verse. She make my add something on top. He said, no, you don't have to. No. And this is an ACP. Right? You know what that rank is? It's a senior officer.
Yes.
Who whereby they can even do some things and nothing will happen. Like they can do things and nothing will happen. It's junior officer if they do things like that, someone can control them. A senior officer can control them, but a senior officer who can do a lot of things and get away with it, reject it. That's a good example. Even in the eyes of officers around, did not take it. So what am I going with this? Nigerian police are trained with integrity and dignity. You have to meet some Nigerian police to understand how great this institution is. Very sweet. But the Nigerian population are frustrating. And that's why the economy itself is frustrating. And the Nigerian people too are frustrating this institution. They are not cooperating with the institution. There's no cooperation, or there's a discontinuous, there's a breach or whatever. There's a break between. Yes, there is this misunderstanding between the population. And when I table this in my research, when I look into this, I found that the Nigerian population, they live by what their culture tells them is right. and what their religion tells them is right. If they are Muslim, they'll be doing what Muslim tells them is right. If they are Christian, they are doing what God tells them is right, what Abraham, Jacob tell them is right. And or they'll be doing what their mother and their father tell them. They'll say, my father used to tell me that, my mother used to tell me. And they, in Yoruba culture, we insult people easily. I mean, in every culture, they do that. So those culture, we practice culture a lot, right? And culture has no place with the foreign law. The foreign law is a different culture on its own. So two cultures can't clash they can't clash together. One has to override the other one. It is either we talk about cancel culture, culture cancellation, but people will see it as canceling their history and heritage.
Yeah, exactly.
So you understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's why most third world countries, they will forever battle with system of governance. The Western Europeans, they are the first people that came out with the idea of a country. Most people live by their village, their kingdom before. They don't live as country. We don't exist as country in Africa. There was no country, either kingdom or empire. The idea of creating a country comes from Western European, from the fall of the Roman Empire. They break down, and those guys, they create a country, they create a government with some certain ethics. They pick out ethics from different morals, from the Bible, from different places. They put it, they assemble it together, and they say, let this be the way of life.
Yeah, that's the
and their citizen learned that way of life, and it becomes their culture. The law is their culture in most of all these foreign countries. But in Nigeria, our law is not our culture. By virtue of being a Nigerian, you're supposed to grow up understanding what is obtainable by law in Nigeria. Just like the same way people understand that stealing is a crime, right? Yeah. People understand stealing is a crime, not because Nigerian law says so. It's because in their culture and in their religion, they say so. That's why before they used to carry stick to kill people, they'll put tire, and they don't know law exists. They'll just carry tire, put on the person's neck, light it up, burn the person. So many innocent souls have been burnt for doing nothing. Do you even know that you that is burning that person, you have killed, you have committed murder?
Yeah, you have committed a sin offense too.
They don't know the law. They don't know the law. That's what I'm telling you. That's why, if I have that position, right, there are so many works to be done on the Nigerian people to get them ready for the 21st century. They are not yet in the 21st century. We are only doing copy and paste. Whatever we see America doing, we too, we just wear their clothes. We just start doing it. But we don't live that lifestyle. We live fake life. Fake life. We live fake life. That's why things become difficult at some point, and we just resolve getting ourselves into one crime or the other because we don't even know what is a crime. It's not who knows what is a crime that we avoid crime. Somebody doesn't even know what is crime or what is not crime. Until they are arrested and they are being told that you have committed a crime. They will even be arguing with the police. Which crime I commit? Which crime?
Exactly.
How they commit crime? How I can be crime? If they don't come and give it to Allah, I don't get 15 naira. You commit crime, oh God.
Okay, Papariano, now, I think as we are talking now, something just came to my mind. I believe that when people are doing something, maybe they're activism, or let me just bring the Shamsodion, as a case study. Now, if Shamsodion has said, Wumi buy, not even kill. Now, he wrote it on a placard that he buy Mohbad, rather than kill. Do you think they have any ground in holding him? Because I don't think the word buy exists in the Constitution or maybe anywhere. It's just a slang. Does slang also have a way,
Yes. It can be. It's an allegation. It will be held against him if you use that. Yes, they will investigate that word. That's what they call investigation. They will check the morphology. That is the study of the word. They will check
how it came out.
Exactly, and what it means in the head of people. When people hear that, what do they, and the innuendos, what meaning does it create in people's head? And they will tell you that it means killing now. That who know. Okay, go to the street there.
But
the court position is to represent justice, one, in the public interest. so that the same thing doesn't, people don't keep doing the same thing. Let me say you hurt somebody in the public, right? Mohbad is a member of the public, whether I would like to or not. Every one of us were a member of the Nigerian public, right? So the reason why it's good to get Mohbad justice is so that any other person doesn't come to take the life of another public person. Okay, so in the best interest of the public, right? So that people life doesn't keep losing, to the hands of the killers. It is good for government to give Mohbad justice and to every other person. So for Wunmi to get justice, it is in the best interest of the court to investigate that, to see that people don't just keep using that to be affecting the Nigerian public. The Nigerian public must be protected at all costs. That is the first duty that the Nigerian government has bestowed upon the Nigerian police.
But it can
they are doing their job perfectly.
In the position of Sam Shojo now, that word now, do you know somebody can actually use that and say no, that's not what it means? Because there was a time VDM
they will not ask them. They will not ask them what it means. They will not ask them. They will tell
exactly, because VDM also said it one of his videos when he was arrested. When he said he's going to match, he go match person. They come ask and say he go match person. He go match person. So they now ask him that what does it mean to that when he said he's going to match the person, and he now said that is a slang or is a street word that user is going to make revenge or something like that. If
he can prove if he can prove it, get something. If you say something new that nobody knows, you get away with it. Yes, but if it's a common slang, you're not gonna get away with it.
Yes, you are right, because I've been in that situation before, where I told somebody, I quoted a passage of the Bible, something happened. So I now quoted, the person now went to go and report to police. So, but me, I didn't know that the person has gone to report to the police. I now quoted a passage of the Bible that says, catch the fox for us, those little foxes that usually destroy your vineyard. That is the passage of Songs of Solomon. That's the passage I quoted for the person, and the person was like, I'm like, there are some people in your vineyard that are actually destroying you, but you are now looking at somebody else, rather than focusing on people that are destroying you, but you are looking at somebody else. So that particular person, the person actually went to tell the police, and they now asked me what the meaning was, and when I now told that, I was not like, it's just a Bible passage that I just quoted. They said yes, they checked in the Bible, they found it was not a pastor, that was with me, then like a lawyer and a pastor that now decided and now, made the meaning known to the police. And that was how I was free from that statement. And that was where, sometimes if I talk these days, people will tell me maybe I dey fear. But, and that was when I learned, all these things you are saying, you are right. Because you have to prove it. You have to prove that meaning, what it means. But if you are not able to prove it, then it means that word is injurious, to that person. And you'll be held, liable.
You mean catch for us the foxes?
Yes. Catch for us the foxes, the little fox. So the person I said it to does not know the meaning. You understand? So it was like maybe the person was thinking maybe I was threatening the person, with the meaning of. So the police, that same quote, they printed it out. They asked them to go and print it out. They printed it out and they showed it to me. That did I say something like that? I said yes, I said it. That what is asked me what do I mean by that? I said it was a passage, and I just believe that because of what is happening as at that time where I was working, it was where I was working. All those people that used to feed your bosses, stories, they used to feed them with a narrative and all of those things. So those are what I mean, that catch for us those foxes, the little foxes that destroys your vineyard. So all those foxes are those people that are destroying, the company by giving you false narrative and false information. That was my own meaning to it. But the woman did not take it like that. But the police, the point I'm trying to say is that the police people, wanted me to explain what I meant by that, and it took the lawyer that was with me, and who is also called a pastor, that was, that opened the passage and, now explained the meaning, to the police, and that was how I was actually free. Else, that statement, if I was not able to prove what it means, I'll be held liable, for saying things that,
maybe the police will give their own interpretation that is what you mean. Yes. That is what you mean. Yes. You have to prove that is not what you mean.
Yes. So you are actually right. Everything you are saying, you are actually correct. If and it's true, if somebody has not been in something, you will not know.
The Nigerian people, when you tell them about law, in fact, right now they are run away. They are running away. Whenever I sit here and I mention law, they say, if they go read Google, it's better for me to go read Google and know it than for you not to know it. Knowing it gets you better. It's better for you to seek knowledge wherever you can get it, wherever you can get it.
Do you know that in fact, it was from one of the things you are saying that I also got to know at a point that when police want to remand somebody more than 24 hours, they will usually go to the back and go and take court order.
Exactly.
You understand? But
Yeah.
people will not go know. They will say it's fundamental human rights. It's fundamental. You must not, we understand. But the police people will not come out and tell you
That's
that.
why you too, you have to be fast to file for the fundamental human rights.
Yes, exactly.
FHR. You have to be fast. It's a game of intelligence now.
It's a game.
That's in this sodium right now. I would have wanted us to go deep in that conversation because this guy will be used as a scapegoat. And I'm thinking, I'm having a double feeling. Like it's not supposed to happen. Right? It's not supposed to happen for him to be used as a scapegoat. But those who are causing this or who led him into this, they are not stopping. They are still doing what they are doing. Right? At Dibin, we are doing something to prove that Wunmi actually killed Mohbad. That would be sensible. But not doing nothing to prove it. I think it's has to be controlled. I'm afraid to say that it will be difficult for Shamsodium because all these guys, vengeance, confuse this guy, they keep pushing at it. Wunmi came about. If they are dragging Wunmi the more or they are dragging the Nigerian police, that is making things easy for them.
You know what you said now? I swear to God, it was the same case with Arifa and Oba. Do you know that when I met Arifa, and he explained certain things to me, and I was made to understand that the more these people on TikTok begin to, call his name and allege that he is the one that all of these things, that is the more his case is going to be become serious. And I remember that day after I got home, I came on live and now started pleading on people, and I told people that people should stop. The more you keep on hammering on this same thing, the more you are making his case become worse over there, because they will tell you that now, see your people now, that they are saying it, they are still saying this thing. How will they stop? Now, the more that means what you are also saying is the right thing. So now as they are pushing him, the more they are saying all those things that will make by Mohbad, or that is the more his own case is going to be hardened, and that is what they don't understand. You understand? And see,
because imagine right now you are on FISA and somebody is Wunmi and they cry to you. Officer, see, look at them. Look at this man too was one of them. Look at that man that is there with that black face. That is doing his head like this. Look at, he was one of them. See, this one now is abroad. We can't even catch him. And they were the ones sponsoring him. The officer, you see, officer, see them. They just did this yesterday. The officer said, yesterday again? Yesterday? I'm telling you, like they will fight that case with their whole might to take. Yes. In fact, if they can give him the maximum punishment, believe me, they will do it. They are aggravating case for him. Even Nurse may not serve as much as Shamsodium with the way this thing is going right now, because
of course.
Nurse is in magistrate court. Shamsodium, they took it to a higher court, higher than state high court, federal court. They transferred from Panti to Ikoyi.
Yeah.
That's federal court, no longer under Lagos State.
But now, I don't think we've known his offense really. Or have they? We've not read it.
The offense is being stated now. I've read it out here now. Let me read it out. It's everywhere. Point. Let me read it out.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where can I? I've read it out several times. Yeah. It's 3 offenses. He's caught for cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and conspiracy. He was charged. Charged. Not already. No. Yeah. It was charged to the court on cyberbullying, on cyber stalking, and conspiracy. That means that they were able to show that some people, because they said when they arrested him, they took his address, they went to his former house. He has 2 houses. So in one of the house, some people said it too, but I don't believe. They said they met weapon in one of the house. All right. Okay, you heard that right. And they also said that Some people accusing that he's doing Yahoo, like online fraud, all those things that he picked money, a lot of things. And some other people, they also said that he was being paid money. They check his phone conversation, that there are some people that were paying him from abroad. And this is how I interpret it. Those who were paying him from abroad, this is the consequence. There's what they call sponsored terrorism.
Yes.
Sponsored terrorism, inciting violence in another country. You are it will be seen as a country thing. If you're in Nigeria, you commit crime, it's an inland crime. But you are in another country, even if it's not Togo here, and you pay money somebody to go and do what is not right inside Nigeria, just because they say you have right to protest. Protest does not mean you should go do what is illegal in that protest room. In that protest, you should say what you want to say in a peaceful way, not in a chaotic way. If you go in a chaotic way, the police, they have their rights to maintain peace and order, to bring things back to order. And they will use every means available for them. Tear gas, gun, anything, rubber bullet that they have to use. Look at the toll gate protest, right? They were able to bring it down. They have a duty. They understand that there are people of duty that have been paid. Or maybe almost treason, even treason, treasonable felony. They can even call them. It's that's what I'm saying, that they can make so many cases on Shamsodium, and the old just Mohbad may even end there. And Mohbad will be living his life. We will have moved on. This is what I'm scared of. When I'm saying they should be careful, they should invest more on investigating the case than social media buhaha. They talk too much on social media, and they do nothing. All they do is to fight people. They instigate fight against one host or the other. Keep fighting, keep fighting. In fact, if I tell you that, you know that me, I'm a stubborn person, right? I was cautioned. I was cautioned about this case, but hey, I'm stubborn, and I just made it that hey, I just have to be in it, and I just want to talk about it. And I was allowed, right? I was cautioned. I was in an office whereby a discussion popped up, and they are not happy about social media approach. So if they can create a scapegoat out of 1, 2, 3, 4 people, they will do it. They are very they are not displaced with social media. I don't know what is happening, but they are very displaced.
I think social media, social media is just, is one of the tools that used to spread, false narratives and all of those things. And when something like that is being spread and, it's tarnishing the image of, of an institution, definitely, people will not, that people involved will not just like it, But then, I think, I don't know if Samson has a lawyer. Maybe it was being provided by a lawyer. I don't know, but...
And that's another scam. They gave him, instead of him to reject government lawyer, he went to accept it. He should have said, I want my own lawyer. I have right to my lawyer. If I don't get my lawyer, I'm not going to say anything or go anywhere or accept anything. I want my lawyer.
I think it's out of fear.
He doesn't. No, it's not out of fear. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what is obtainable. They don't know their rights. They don't know their rights. That's what I'm talking about. When you see me educating people here, it's because I want them to be intelligent and be clever, so that when they're in trouble, they know what to do. So they know what they do. But this guy, they are taking everything for joke until they meet with the Nigerian factor. If Nigeria never happened to them, they no go get sense. That's what I'm thinking about. Do you guys think that this guy should be pitied, should be shown mercy, or because if they show this guy mercy now, he goes to come around the pompous. He goes to say, I fight them, I defeat them.
He goes say nobody help him. He goes say nobody help him. He goes say.
Ask your question, magistrate. Magistrate, are you there?
No.
Yes, ask.
I prefer to go.
No. Ask any question. See, please. Asking question. Please wait. Listen. Asking question is different from you forming a wrong opinion in your heart. At the end of the day, you will dwell on it, and one day you will do what will pain me because you have what? Ask what you don't understand. Do you think I'm a double face? Do you think I'm an agent? Do you think I'm a scammer? I mean, what else
No,
you
no,
want to
no,
say?
no. It's not that one.
Yes.
No,
Just say whatever you want to
it's
say. Let
not
me hear
that
it.
one.
Yeah, go on, say
This
it.
one is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. Please,
It's a
I
but
don't
say it
want
now. Let me be. I'm
people
interested. I want to be.
to.
I'm interested. Say it, please.
Oh God.
Mm.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh
Just say it, please.
God. Okay. Okay. Oh God. It's about what he said. Like when he said Samshuddin. No, this one. K-Clan said when Samshuddin said fine. And if, like you said, people know the meaning, common meaning already. So if there's no way he can deny it. Let me talk. And, oh God. And now, if I say now, okay, oh God, you say Baba is a bastard. And I want to, if in case now Baba sue you, and Baba want to tell you to prove to him that he's a bastard, how can you prove it?
Okay. Oh, that's the thing. No, it's okay. Me, I can always defend myself. Everything that I say, I have a defense for it. I don't think Joseph Aloba, in his stupid head, will want to ever think of something like that. I hope that Joseph Aloba think of petitioning me to the police. We can have a case now. I'll be very, very happy if he can think of petitioning me. This will even help Mohbad case. Mohbad will get justice. If Papariano is arrested, Mohbad will get justice. She understand.
Okay.
I can defend myself against whatever I have said because I know what is obtainable by law.
Exactly. Once you can defend yourself.
Most lawyers, when you see them bending the law, it's because they first of all understand that law first. You have to first understand the law.
But what do you want to tell me the meaning of a bastard, please? Can you define the bastard?
No. Okay, when I
bastard,
say
like to common people.
Wait. When I say bastard, right? I am insulting him. So which I think he has provoked me to insult him. And it's proportional. In law, even if you kill somebody, if you can prove the proportionality of that effect, you go scot-free. That's what they call proportionality. That it was as a result of an answer.
You mean self-defense?
In form of self-defense, an answer to. It's a reaction back to.
Yeah.
An answer to or a reaction to. Because they will ask, what did this person do to you that provoked you? So in defense, you have to bring many things.
Reflex
and those things will be investigated. If those things are investigated and are fact, he may even be in trouble. Everybody has the right to react, but not negatively. React positively. Somebody who has been provoked
to the
wall.
So do you think Samshuddin's reaction was not like justifiable?
No, it was not proportional. How does it justify? If I want to justify him, I will try my best. Okay. Let me say I'm his lawyer. Okay. If I'm his lawyer, I will just turn everything into normality. Okay. I will say, come. Nobody mean harm in this case. Everybody is speaking from their point of understanding and want the best for this case, including everybody. Everybody, all right. But in process of achieving that thing that is good. A lot of persons has suggested so many things, has misdirected us. There has been so many misdirection. All right, all in the process of achieving a right cause, which is getting justice. Everybody has said offensive things. For example, there are so many offensive things we may have said, not directly to sodium, but all of these things are very, very offensive, and people picked on it, right? For example, you coming out with a kind of death of your husband, you coming out saying that it is your father-in-law that killed your husband. What message are you trying to send to people who are conscious of the case? Is there something you are hiding? Instead of telling them the actual cause, why do you went saying your father-in-law killed your husband? Does she have any proof for that? But we believe that she said that probably out of her emotions, right? She has alluded to so many things on the internet. They had taken him away. She made people scared. And at the end of the day, they come to find out that she herself is not cooperating with so many questions that have been put to her. Well, what was the last thing your husband did? Can she even prove her innocence, her innocency in the death of her husband? Can she do that? Let's just say if she's brought right now in front of us one-on-one, and let's say we want to reinvestigate Mohbad's death, can she prove her innocence in the death of her husband? Can she do that? Okay, if she wants to prove her innocence, does she knows that it is legally wrong? It is both medically wrong, legally wrong, morally, and in every way is wrong for somebody to be dying and for people to be pouring water on that person. Medically, you'll be assumed the killer of that person. Medically. If you ask any doctor, bring any doctor anywhere in the world, it is not sin. But we'll forgive Wumi for that, right? People forgive her that is an omission, that she didn't know. She was trying to save. You were trying to do the right thing, but in the wrong way. Shamsodom needs justice for Mohbad, who happens to be Mohbad's Wumi's husband. Shamsodom doesn't know Wumi from any part of the world that she will intentionally want to hurt Wumi or defame Wumi. Who is Wumi? What is Wumi up to that people want to defame Wumi? These are people who mean well for justice. Don't she Wumi want justice? If people are accusing her of having a hand or killing her husband, is it not for her to prove her innocency and to support the process of justice? She's not supporting the process of justice. And she's been found, going from one blog to another, saying things that will only make people to suspect that people have conscience in this country. So, for me, I would have just advised that any case of defamation, especially in a very anything of defamation in a very emotional case like this, I think it should be aborted. Because both parties, those supporting this angle, supporting that angle, have said things that on a good day, if they are in their normal sense, they will not be saying these things. These are things that have been triggered by the emotions that has aroused from the situation. We are all human beings. People must react to things. Hasn't Naira Marley been alleged of killing Mohbad, threat intimidated, career brought down in this country? Who has been arrested over any of this in this country? Who? Who? Police, tell me who? Are you not in the same country? Or were you guys not the same people that arrested him? If we want to, Jesus Christ said something. Let he who has a clean hand cast the first stone. Sure, you understand? I can bring other points, and me too, I have my own self-defense point, but this is for Shamsodium. I have my own point. Me, I like proportionality. That word, I will never forget the way my professor defined that proportionality. If you can prove it anywhere, anytime. in the appropriate way. Everybody they will hear you correctly. They will hear you and they will be happy with whatever you say. And we can always test things. We can test things using the courts or using the police. Whenever we get to the court, we're all silent. We all listen to the judge. We all say our own and listen to the judge. To the police, we all listen to the commander or to the DP or whoever IPO that is there. We say our things and everybody will be cautious. Everybody will go their way. So, I mean, it is up to every individual. But again, I don't like the fact that defamation case is criminalized in Nigeria. We have to think about it. If police should be coming into defamatory cases every time, this will undermine the integrity of the Nigerian police. Because people will now be calling you for something very, very minor. That is too minor as somebody insulted him. Oh, you're crazy, you're mad. Somebody online said, I am mad. This is ridiculous. Nigerian police. You're taking such case to the police. This is a ridiculous case that is subjected to morality, that can still be addressed by morals. It's not intimidating, it's not harassing, it's not something that is not threatening. There are more important cases like that police have not even resolved. I'm worried about smaller case of who is Wumi? How the heck has anybody has threatened Wumi or want to buy Wumi or taken Wumi's life? No, right? Anyway, I don't want to overflow deep into that. I don't want to go into that because Baba people, they think that they know it all and they are destroying this case by every means, every angle. One of you, Sodom, is being arrested. This period that you guys are supposed to try to think of getting him out, you guys went ahead. Wumi killed Mohbad. You kept popularizing it. Is that an evidence?
Papariano.
It's better you push forward the evidence than pushing forward the statement. The statement can be regarded as a defamatory statement. And you have to be struggling to prove it if you don't take time to investigate very well. Go on.
What's the probability of Sam Sodium being, freed, considering the charges that have been leveled against him? What's the probability?
This is where Nigerian citizens have to come in. If you are a Nigerian citizen, are you a Nigerian citizen?
I am. I am.
But are you more Nigerian than another Nigerian?
Yes, now we are more Nigerian than each other now.
No. Are you more Nigerian than another Nigerian?
Of course, I'm more Nigerian than another Nigerian now.
All right. Are you Nigerian? No problem. That's good. Do you think you are Nigerian enough to make things happen in Nigeria?
Of course, now I'm Nigerian enough to make things happen.
You are Nigerian enough. I know what I'm saying. You're Nigerian enough. Can you walk into the cantonment there? Walk into there and move forward into a certain office and show that you are Nigerian enough.
I can actually do that, Papariano.
It means good luck for you now. You are Nigerian enough then. Let me clap.
I actually did something, I actually did something for Arifa, then when it was intention. And when the police, the CP, saw it, he had to call him and ask, where you know this person? You understand?
CP or IPO?
Don't be IPO, CP.
Commissioner of Police of Lagos State.
I didn't tell you.
Wait, which of you?
Ask him now. Ask him.
CP of Lagos.
Ask him. Now he even use him out tell me. Now him use him out tell me.
Okay.
Yeah. So
but not Moshood,
Papariano.
Jimo, not Jimo.
I don't know the current person there now. I don't know if you see the person during that time.
Is it Fayuade? CP Fayuade?
I don't know the person in charge of that. This thing. I don't know the person in charge. That place where Arifa was taking, no, that was what I'm talking about. I don't know the police that the person that is in charge now. And they did some promotions and this thing lately. So I don't know the current person there now. But the person there before that was handling that place, the CP. Ask him now. I did something for
the DPO or the CP. Do you know who is a CP?
No be DPO. DPO Bawo. Say DPO they did for that place. DPO no dey there now. DPO no dey there now.
Okay.
Papariano, we'll change topic. Ask him now.
Kekra.
No,
Papariano, for me, I know that guy's detention is not only because of Wunmi. It's just that people sometimes, anytime something happen, they will be trying to make Wunmi that big person, that supremacy person. No, that guy called out even the police IG. He has made so many defamatory videos against so many people. So it's not just about Wunmi. He even called out Iyabo Ojo. He insulted Iyabo Ojo's life that he no go better. So they should stop making it all about Wunmi. Please, it's not just because of Wunmi. All these things, that boy has been doing it before even Justice for Mohbad, and they have been looking for a way to track him, to trap him down, to quiet him, because he makes so much noise in so many things. So it's not because of Wunmi, just defamatory character. They will just send him to that place. No, it's not because of that.
Why I believe is because if it was because of Wunmi, I don't think they will go to his house and go and search him. You understand?
I
don't think
they even look for weapon, something. And this kind of boys, Papariano, they sometimes politicians use them against the present government. Sometimes the opposition, they'll be supporting them. Like the money they said they sent him, it's not the people in Justice for Mohbad alone. No, it's not. Okay, so let's just be wise. It's not. These guys have been protesting every day against Tinubu. He will insult Tinubu. It's not just because about Wunmi. It's very big and deep. And they are going to make sure they quiet him for a long time.
Go against them.
So I don't know the probability of him being freed, or maybe, being freed, but if you look at the odds and you think that, it can be free, then we can always do something for him, but then if you know that, if you know that if you look at the odds and you know that it's not going to be, it doesn't matter if it comes out.
They are making the case worse for him. That's why it was.
Yes, exactly. I agree. So if they can stop at their end, then
they are not even strategy. They don't have strategy. They don't have They don't have any single. They just make mess online. They have nothing. And also, they think everything is bribe. They will just, because last time I saw how JK was saying, I'm asking what you don't need.
Yeah, you think everything is bribe. Is everything not be bribe?
Carry Nigerian police go throw your money, especially when a senior commander don't tell younger officers, say, now soon I make you do that thing. If I hear anything for there, Both your money, they feel collect your money, they don't even do anything. Collect your money, nothing go happen.
They feel lock you gun safe inside. See, they go rope you, join gun safe. So if you look at the odds, anyway, it doesn't matter if he comes out and starts saying, denying, it doesn't matter really. But then, if we look at the odds and we feel that yes, we can help him out, why not? I was among those people that was, saying that, he should face it, because I've come across.
If you see this, my second account right now, where they do movie for him. See the way this guy is tap almost 70k likes, and I don't get almost 350 followers just right now. This part for this live stream. At the same time, I start this live and this live, these two together. They are happy, enjoying watching movies, chilling.
We were there, talk bad.
would they educate ourselves about law? Would they reason things? Would they think wide? Would they
Greetings, my
enjoy
brothers.
the
Can I say something very quickly?
Yeah,
Thank you.
what's good and welcome.
Yeah, thank you for what you're doing. Yeah, we really appreciate. The truth is that in a country where the justice system is being compromised, yeah, what do we expect if not oppression and injustice? In as much as Sodium, like he made a statement without proof. Yeah, yes, he made a statement without proof, without evidence, which is also a red flag. But the question is, what is wrong with the justice system? Is our justice system, does the justice system really mean well for the people? Is it with the people or against the people? And the answer is very, very clear. The answer is so clear. All of these, I consider all of this oppression, and it is very shameful and embarrassing that our citizens, yeah, Nigerians, the cowardice is too much. We are waiting for something supreme to come and save us and liberate us from this slavery and bondage, not realizing that all of these we are the justice our land deserve, and persons who are promoting injustice and oppression in our land. It is crazy, you see, and it is very, very painful. The truth is that knowledge is extremely important. As a man, have knowledge, because when you have knowledge and when you speak and when you sensitize people, people will definitely follow you. But the question is, the cowardice is too much. If I should rate the cowardice in Nigeria, man, bro, it is 99/1. Cowardice is too much, and religion has promoted cowardice in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
What do you mean by cowardice? What do you mean by cowardice to start with?
Cowardice is men or citizens chickening out, yeah, from that which is expected of them, from actions which is expected of them. That is what I mean.
Like, what actions are expected of we Nigerian citizens? Please tell us.
All
Because
right,
me, I'm
first.
also Nigerian.
All right, first, like you were asking our brother magistrate, is he Nigerian enough to walk into offices to, say things that are wrong, demand for a
The
working
way they are,
system?
exactly.
Yes. No, everyone is scared. A lot of people are scared. Everybody is scared. Like majority are scared. And why are they even scared? The question is, why are you scared? Who taught us how to be scared? What education promoted fear in the lives of citizens? This fear, is it important? This fear education, is it important? Now, if we understand how fear has crippled us, it will get us to now start questioning institutions that have promoted this fear education. If we start questioning, the only way to dismantle fear is to understand institutions that are promoting this fear. If we want to solve a problem, it is very important we understand the problem from the origin. Yeah, our people are so lackadaisical and so scared, and I see no reason to be scared. In your own land, you accommodate oppression, you allow injustice, and you think it is comfortable. It's not, my brother. It's not. It is abnormality. We have been programmed and cloned to even fear our own responsibility. Bullshit.
Wow, thank you so much. Are you in Nigeria?
I'm a Nigerian, my brother.
In Lagos, or sorry, outside Lagos?
No, I'm not, and I base here in Abuja. Actually, I'm an Igbo boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Zero tribalistic. I understand the enemy and their tools. Yeah. How they really want tribal war to keep existing so that we cannot realize that which is expected of us. I understand. I understand
So
all of this.
do you like Tinubu? Do you think Tinubu is doing well?
How that even it's a